All right, guys, real quick, I wanted to check in before you head down to the makerspace. Let's review our objectives from last class, what you were supposed to have done. Number one, you were obviously going to create your catapults. You were going to test it if you're ready, and some of you were ready, and then you saw that, well, my design, I need to go back and fix it, and you should be one day away from your finished product. So before we look at today's objectives, I want you to do a self-reflection, okay? Self-reflect on question number one. I want you just to think quietly to yourself. If you need to pause the video for a second, but you need to reflect on your group. What was accomplished last class? Did your group work better or worse together than the one before that, and why? So this is kind of like a call to action here. In other words, what group dynamics need to happen today so that you get everything done? Once you've reflected on this, and again, if you need to pause, now's a great time to pause to think about this. If you want to write a couple notes down to bring back to your group, do what you need to do. Task two, though, a reflection question two, we need to figure out when it's going to get done today. So somebody is going to have to assign group members specific jobs so they know what to do, so you don't have people just standing around, so that everybody's on the same page, because at the end of today, we need to have something that's pretty much ready to go. You're going to have about maybe 30 more minutes in the makerspace next class, not that much, because we need to get some data done and start testing. So you need to understand that this is going to be pivotal. On to our objectives for today. Objective one, catapult finished by the end of class. If it's not finished, it better be really, really close, like pretty much done. Number two, test prototypes before the end of class. So again, we'll have that little orange basketball. You can test it. Once you've tested it, you see, how can we make this stronger, launch farther, launch harder, that kind of thing. And you're going to want to go back and make those adjustments. Number three, complete assigned tasks for the group. So somebody in your group is going to divvy up tasks. You've got stuff that you've got to do. Objective three, do it. And then four is a big one. Please help me out and clean up anything, any unused materials in the makerspace. Make sure they go back where they need to go. Put them back where they belong. Make sure your catapults get back into a safe spot in our classroom. And then if you could just make sure that this is all ready to go for Friday so that I don't have to come in and clean up a big mess, that would be much appreciated. So, big picture, after today, you're going to only have about 30 more minutes in that makerspace. Not very much time. So today is going to be really, really important for you guys. One last note, their jar of rubber bands is next to the sign-out sheet. So if somebody could walk that down to the makerspace, and I will also make sure that that orange basketball for testing is in there. And when you're done with that rubber bands jar and the basketball, if you could bring them back to my class, somebody, I don't care who, but could somebody please bring that back to my class and set it back on that sign-out table? That would be much appreciated. That's all I got for you. I hope this puts you in the direction that you need to go for today. And I'll see you guys on Friday.